Is your gel polish lifting after just a few days? It might not be your polish. It might be your prep. In this video, I'll show you a gentle beginner nail prep routine before gel polish, so your manicure has a cleaner surface to stick to. For today's prep, I'm using a nail file, a gentle buffer, a cuticle pusher, a wipe, a soft brush. I'm using a toothbrush that I keep only for nails, but any clean, soft bristled brush works, and acetone or cleanser. Before I use any tools, I always check the condition of my natural nails. If your nails feel very weak, thin or sensitive after removal, stop here and let them recover. Prep should never hurt. The first step is shaping the free edge. I'm using a gentle nail file and working slowly. For beginners, I recommend keeping the shape simple, round, oval or soft square. You don't need to perfect the shape in one go. Just file a little, check the nail and adjust as you go. Try not to aggressively saw back and forth, especially if your nails are thin or bendy. I like shaping first because it creates dust, and we'll clean all of that away later. Once the free edge is shaped, I move on to the cuticle area. Now I'm gently pushing back the cuticle. I'm not digging into the skin, scraping hard or cutting living skin. I'm just creating a little clean space around the nail plate. If you're brand new, go slower than you think you need to. Tiny movements are enough. You do not need to force anything. If anything feels uncomfortable, stop and leave that area alone. This is the part beginners often miss. Even when the nail looks clean, there can be a thin layer of dead skin stuck to the nail plate, especially near the cuticle area. Gel needs to bond to the nail plate, not to dead skin, dust or oils. So I'm gently removing anything that's sitting on the nail plate. The key word here is gently. We're cleaning the nail plate. We are not thinning the nail. And if needed, I'll use the other end of the cuticle pusher to gently remove any dead skin that is still stuck to the nail. Again, I'm only working on the nail plate, not cutting or damaging the surrounding skin. Now I'm lightly removing the shine from the natural nail. This is another step where beginners can accidentally do too much. The goal is not to file the nail thin. The goal is just to remove the shine so the surface looks softly matte. I'm using a gentle buffer and very light pressure. You don't need deep scratches. You don't need to keep going over the same area again and again. Once the nail looks matte, stop. If your nail starts to feel sore, hot or very bendy, you're doing too much. Beginner prep should feel gentle and controlled. After filing, shaping and buffing, there will be dust on the nail. So now I'm brushing everything away. Make sure you brush around the cuticle area, the side walls and the free edge, not just the middle of the nail. Dust can hide in the corners, and if you leave it there, it can affect how smoothly your base coat applies. This step looks simple, but it really matters. Now I'm cleansing the nail plate. I'm using a small pad with acetone today, but you can also use a nail cleanser or alcohol depending on what you have and what works with your gel system. This removes leftover dust and surface oils. After this step, try not to touch the nail with your fingers. Your skin has natural oils and those oils can transfer back onto the nail. If you accidentally touch the nail, don't panic. Just cleanse it again and let it dry fully before applying base coat. Before base coat, this is what your nail should look like. Clean, dry, and softly matte. There should be no dust, no shiny patches, no wet looking residue, and no skin stuck to the nail plate. Now let's quickly go over a few beginner prep mistakes to avoid. Mistake number 1. Aggressive filing. You don't need to file hard or saw back and forth really fast. Use light pressure, work slowly, and check the shape as you go. Filing should shape the free edge, not weaken the natural nail. Mistake number 2. Not using the cuticle pusher properly. Don't dig the cuticle pusher into the skin, press too hard, or force anything back. Instead, hold it almost flat against the nail plate and push gently. Small movements are enough. You're trying to create a clean space around the nail plate and gently remove dead skin that is sitting on the nail. If it hurts, stop. Mistake number 3. Don't aggressively buff the nail. More buffing does not mean better prep. You only need to remove the shine from the natural nail. Mistake number 4. Skipping dust removal. After filing and buffing, dust can sit around the cuticle area, side walls, and free edge. Brushing only the center is not enough because dust can stay trapped around the edges. So brush everything away before cleansing. This small step makes a big difference and helps create a cleaner surface for gel application. Mistake number 5. Touching the nail after cleansing. After you cleanse the nail, try not to touch it with your fingers. Also try not to use your prepped hand to touch your face, hair, phone, or anything that could transfer oils or dust back onto the nail. Your skin has natural oils, and those oils can transfer back onto the nail plate. So here's the quick recap. Shape the free edge. Gently push back the cuticle area, clean dead skin from the nail plate, lightly buff away the shine, remove all the dust, cleanse the nail, and let it dry fully before base coat. Before applying gel, your nail should look clean, dry, and softly matte. If you're following the beginner gel nail journey, watch my gel removal video first, then come back to this prep routine before your next set. I'll link the gel removal video in the eye icon and in the description. In the next video, I'll show you how to apply gel polish neatly without flooding the cuticle. Thanks for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.